I meant to do that. Hey guys, how many of you would like to hit a golf ball straight and far every time? Well, you're in luck, because that's exactly what we're going to cover next on today's bonus session of Manly Moments. Well, if I'm honest, the hardest part about golf for me is trying to time my swing so that the ball doesn't hit the blade of the windmill as it's coming around. So yeah, aside from putt-putt, I've only played the actual game a handful of times in my life, and it hasn't been pretty. The only crowd I attract are the ones waiting to play through. That's why I'm so excited to have my new friend and golf enthusiast, Terry Herrell, join us today. How's it going, Terry?
Good, thanks for having me.
No, thank you for having me. It's not everyone I know that has a driving range on their property. Tell us a little bit about that and maybe your history with golf.
Alrighty, I appreciate it. So we have a driving range here at home. I've been playing golf for about 30 years. Was an assistant golf coach at Huntington University, coaching college kids. And with this range, now I give some lessons, and I certainly hit a lot of golf balls.
Been playing a long time.
Long time, and hit a lot of golf balls.
Well, whether you're a beginner or a pro, there's something exciting about stepping up to tee off. Of course, that feeling can change drastically once you've swung, and that's why I'm hoping today you'd share a few tips with us on how to hit that ball straight and far every time. Are you willing to do that?
Absolutely, I appreciate it.
Let's do it.
All right. Tip number one, the grip. So, I set the club in 3 fingers, bring my other hand in, set it in the 2, put the shaft up against my forefinger, and set my thumb just on the inside of my shaft. It's a strong grip. That's tip number 1. Alright, tip number 2 is balance. Once you set your target, now you want to get to address the ball, so that you're not on your heels or on your toes. You want to be centered. Here and here. Kind of like you're ready to pounce on a basketball court. Get your balance, and now you're ready to take your swing. Tip number 3 is the shoulder turn. What I like to do with my shoulder turn is get my left shoulder on my takeaway up underneath my chin, loading my right side. Then as I swing down through the ball, I want my right shoulder to then disappear underneath that chin down my target line. Tip number 4 is lining it up, setting it up in your swing. So what I like to do with my driver is I want it off the front foot of my left foot, my toe. Because I want my club head to bottom out just before impact and catch the ball on the upswing. That gives me greater distance.
Wow, those are great tips, Terry. You seem like a real natural when it comes to instructing about golf. But I've still got a few more questions bouncing around in my head. What do you say we open this up for a little Q&A?
Yes, we can.
Let's do it. Well, Terry, I'm confused about all the numbers and the clubs. Can you talk to me a little bit about club selection?
Sure can. All right, driver for teeing off. Then you have your fairway woods. Those are the ones that you're trying to reach the par 5s into. Then you have your long irons, 4, 5, and 6, a few hundred yards out there. Then you have your 7, 8, and 9, getting down into that 150 range. Then you have your wedges that you hit for shorter distances, typically the 100 yards, 115 yard shots.
Hey, how important is the mental game with golf? What should I be thinking when I'm hitting the ball?
Good question, Robbie. This is what I tell folks, to think one shot at a time, the next shot. Focus on the next shot, not the previous shot, not the bad shots that you've already hit. Focus on the next shot. Always go forward. Without that, you can't play well.
One final question. Have you ever hit a hole-in-one?
Matter of fact, I've had 3. I've also had a 2 on a par 5. That's a double eagle.
Oh. Well, I don't want to brag or anything, but I'm pretty much kind of a natural athlete when it comes to stuff like this. So I thought maybe I'd put some of your instruction to work here and show you how it's really done.
All right, let's do it. There you go. Nice shot, but I think you might have hit it a little too long. Holy cow. I think I've seen everything now.
I meant to do that. Hey, if you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. and leave a comment below. I'd love to know if you've ever hit a hole-in-one yourself. And if you want to keep getting videos, go ahead and subscribe below. And we'll see you next time for another installment of Manly Moments. So is that what you'd call a birdie?
No, I'd call that an eagle.
Isn't that illegal?